Good morning and welcome to my stretch break. Take a moment, stand on up, feel our body, and see where we're harboring tension, see where we might be tight from yesterday's activities. I coached a lot yesterday, so my voice is kind of going out, so just bear with me. I'm harboring a little bit of tension in my lower back. So I'm going to start the stretch this kind of a warm morning with a Romanian. The Romanian, I'm going to put some pressure on my thighs, push my hips back, rock my right hand right, left ear left. And then I'm going to come up, roll my shoulders back, pull my shoulder blades in, finding a neutral standing position. We call this mountain pose. I'm just going to take a few breaths, softening my knees, finding a perfect standing posture. Take a couple more breaths. Relax. All right. Let's roll our shoulders out, working into our waist. And then I'm feeling called to stretch the neck. Stretch the right arm out, fingers up, dropping the left ear over. Let's take 3 more breaths. All right, switching sides. Stretch the left arm out, fingers up, dropping the right ear over, firing up the breath. All right, let's take our hands to the hips. Let's look out over that right shoulder, lifting the chest, finding our breath. And back through center, looking over, excuse me, losing my voice. Looking out over the left shoulder. Back through center. Now let's get a little rotation. Just some very simple rotation. Shake it out. Take this left palm face up. And in the knees, taking right hand underneath. Stretch over. Stretch out the fingers. Trying to keep our knees pointed forward so we're not twisting the knee or hip. It's just above the hip. Let's relax. Work And that other side. Let's relax. Work into our standing windmill. Bend the knees, step out a little wider. Ourselves. Back the other way. Shake it right. Shake it left. All right. Shake out our knees. Working some butt fingers. Flip it to high knees. High knees. Or march in place. High knees kind of evokes a different image. Not in place. March in place kind of gives you everything you need to know. I only have this much space. Looking into our heel taps. Heel in. And at this point, you should feel a lot more pliable in the lower back. So after a few more, we're going to move right in to a forward bend. I'm going to step out wide, turning my toes out. My hands towards the floor. Working myself up. It's important to be silly. If you have enough flexibility to adjust, say, in a fall, sometimes just having a little bit of, wiggle will protect you. So, working into a lateral reach, I take myself over. Like there's an optimal level of tightness. You don't want to be too loose, and you don't want to be too flexible. So there's always a balance. The other side, I've had quite a few falls during ultra marathons, and I think the real saving grace was that I had a little bit of um, flexibility when it came to unconventional positions that I find my body in, like falling on the ground. All right, coming back. Take a second, work ourselves into a calf stretch. So I'm going to drop my hips into a hinge. Take my right hand towards my left foot, so I have this nice straight left leg. If I could bring both hands there, all the better. I don't think I described myself accurately. So, how about this? A car accident. One thing they tell you not to do is grab the side door or grab something and tighten up that way. Because then that energy will be transferred through your body. And I have a former roommate who actually broke quite a few bones in her hand because she tensed up and somebody hit us head on. Meanwhile, no one else in the car was hurt because everybody else just kind of allowed themselves to accept what was happening. I was still holding the steering wheel, and this crazy person just drove head on right into me. I walked away just fine. However, it could have been different. Turn our foot over, stretch our ankle, stretch the top of the foot and shin. Check it out. Other side. Shake it out. Do some ankle circles. Foot out. Shake it out. That other side. Some circles. Shake it out. Then let's close today. Just a few swing arms across. Give ourselves a big hug. Power hug. And then patting ourselves on the back. Good job. Positive self-talk. All right. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Take care of yourself until tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.